back online on the YouTubes. We'll see how today goes. It's pretty clear to me that YouTube has kind of given up on trying to get me going through lives here. Disappointing. Not much I can do about it, unfortunately. Trying to basically get my dinner. That was not what I was hoping for. Oh my god, this is really stuck on there. So I'm trying to open a thing of salsa without spilling it everywhere. Aha, there you go. Stubborn little bastard. Get up. Get up. Get up, go. There you go. There you go. Aha. Free at last. Okay. Okay. And almost done. I am trying to set up chips and dip for myself. So that's what all the commotion is about. I see we have somebody here. I don't know if they're still here. Feel free to say hi if you'd like. There we are. Nope, just back to me. All right. There we go. All right. Let's see how many people actually read my announcement. What was I doing? Right, I was doing a thing about things. They weren't thinging the way I wanted them to. I forgot about this. Yes, definitely want to save that. Okay, there we go. Nobody's still here. Okay. Get the Discord out. Get the YouTube out. There we go. Let's see who joins. If anybody, it might just be a quiet night. Oh, they're gonna let that one die? God, it's a funny one too. Try live. Still nobody here. All right. The usual rigmarole and get the link on the Discord. There we are. Did anyone actually read this? Doesn't anyone actually read this? All right. There we go. Okay, there we go. All the things are done. Now I can sit back, eat my chips, and see what happens. That's fair. Excuse me. What's everyone up to this, what is today? Thursday morning, I guess? As far as my brain's concerned, it's still... Oh, hey, Red. As far as my brain's concerned, it's still Wednesday, but I know it's technically Thursday. How are you doing, man? A bit of a late night kind of dinner. Gotta tell you some stuff's been going on. All right, hit me, Red. What you got? Give me the goods. I literally got chips and dip for the occasion. Waiting just for you. There's a guy named Carlos who's a pedophile. Okay. Always making pedophile jokes, but got doxed the fuck out. Okay. On TikToks. All right, good shit. Oh yeah, doxing pedophiles. You know, there's an exception to every rule. I'm surely not going to encourage it, but if it happens, I'm not going to complain either. TikTok moderation is cooked. I mean, you can apply it to most social media platforms, honestly. Like people on YouTube especially get angry if you even suggest the idea of moderation. It always baffles me. It was like, people act like you can't ban people or moderate comments even though it's your channel. And to do so is some sacrilegious sin against, I don't know, the gods of YouTube. Whatever they want to complain about this week. I forgot how much I like this salsa. But yeah, it'll probably be taken down at some point. I don't know if they can. They're doing nothing here. Like, there's artists who sexualize the minors and they get away with it. Yeah, which is gross. Definitely gross. There's a story I have there, but I don't want to say it because I don't know if it's going to get. I don't want. It's a long story. There will be a day for it. It is not today. Yeah. As for certain groups of people, I don't mind getting dogs. It's pedophiles and Nazis. On TikTok, I literally report them multiple times, but they don't do anything. Yeah. Welcome to the social media platforms. Or moderation requests take a shit long time. And for some reason, it's kind of lucid on which rules they're going to apply today. Seems very selective. YouTube has this problem. Facebook has this problem. Twitter definitely has this problem. Blue Sky's a bit better about it, actually. Of all the ones, like, Blue Sky's probably the best about it, but even then, like, there's things that fall through the cracks. I think Blue Sky is probably the only one that actually puts an effort into it. They rely on machines, like auto detection software, AI bots, whatever the fuck they're using nowadays, to try to do the moderation work for them. But unfortunately, it's a machine, not a person, so it doesn't always apply those rules fairly or correctly. Especially if you're higher up on the food chain. In terms of these social media platforms, the politicians focus on children's safety, but not this. It's crazy to me. Oh yeah, because that means most of the politicians are pedophiles. I'm only half kidding. Especially on the Republican side. Or at least I can speak only for America. I forget that. But yeah, like, why do you think they don't want to release the Epstein files? You know? Not only is the president's name all over those fucking things, I'm willing to bet it has a not insignificant portion of the Republican Party in there too. Well, I think one politician in Idaho, I could be wrong, actually passed through a measure to lower the fucking age of consent to like lower it to like 13. Something crazy like that. Like they've tried to pass laws and say like, hey, can we all like acknowledge that this is bad and maybe don't do it? And then they shot down those laws. Well, the Republicans did anyway. They don't claim to care about children. They always do. They're lying through the teeth. Trump's victim came forward too, but they got death threats, so they dropped the case. Yep. That's something that tends to happen a lot when around Trump's circle. Anytime there's any kind of federal opposition, they try to intimidate and bully the other person to giving up. Yep, and the worst part is, she's not the only one. Apparently, Trump and Epstein were quite close, so yeah. It's fucking gross. And let's be clear, if anyone on the Democrat side was on that list, I would also no, fuck them too, take them down. Well, on average, it tends to be more of one party than the other. Now, people have such it's turned into just a weird cult show that is rapidly deteriorating. And it sucks. You want more accountability. You want people like justice to actually prevail. And the sad fact is, a lot of times it doesn't. Now, we all hope that will change. And we can hope for better tomorrow. And I still encourage us all to be active in that pursuit. But I'm not going to name it because it probably got doxxed. Fair enough. Yeah, I got invested in one of those like internet cleansing things where they go through and basically try to delete your personal internet identity. So that way you can't be doxxed. And considering I tend to say a lot of controversial things on here that upset a certain group of people, I feel like it's only a matter of time until I do something that pisses them off enough to actually, go after me. God help me if Kiwi Farms gets involved. Is that likely? No. One, because I don't have that quite that much influence around here on the internet as a whole. And two, I'm just kind of a generic white man. I don't really know what they would get out of it. I only recently started making a name for myself in all this. That's still a long way to go. Point is, if you're going to say controversial shit, protect your identity. Invest in a VPN and a like one of those internet clearing, name clearing shit. If I correctly called Crunchy. Yes, and they're good. They are Tostitos, who are not sponsoring this video. I wish they would. Call me. I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was. It's fine. I recently subscribed to NordVPN after seeing 1,000 ads on it. I just being like, fuck it, I actually do need a VPN because the internet company got mad at me for yo-hoing a couple things. Crispy too? I won't say crispy. More crunchy. Take those scoopies. So it's kind of designed for that too. Again, Tostitos isn't paying me a goddamn thing. I feel like they should. Just for the free publicity. There, I think that's enough of that for now. Alright, since it's just you and me right now, it's probably a relatively short stream. Just because I gotta wake up early tomorrow. For some stupid reason. But, I don't know if you saw my announcement. Is that alone? Yeah. Yeah. Red, I don't know if you saw my announcement I made, I think yesterday. But we are going to start, I am going to start officially splitting the streams between 2 different platforms. So, like half the week we're going to do, what happened? And like nothing bad happened. I just kind of made an executive decision based on how these streams have been kind of going. So that means like on Wednesday and Friday nights I'll be on TikTok. On On Thursday and Saturday, I will be on here. That's because it feels like YouTube has really cut me off from any ability to grow my audience through YouTube streaming. And just based on where we've been at the last several months, I don't think it's going to get better. Meanwhile, I went on TikTok last night to test the theory, and I got over 200 views. So the potential for growth is very differential. But I don't want you guys to feel like I'm ditching you either. So that's why I'm still sticking to YouTube in some capacity. But at a certain point, I gotta do what's best for the channel. Yeah, Rage Bear too. Not that I saw yesterday. I also did a special Doctor Doom AMA because I just got the Marvel Legends Doctor Doom helmet. So I was like, fuck it. I kind of want to make this tax deductible, so I'm going to wear it on the TikTok stream. So I did. Basically, just role played as that for the entire time. It was fun. That was a good sign. Yeah. I mean, there's always rage baiters, Red. On any platform, we got people that just gotta say dumb and shit to get a reaction. Most of the time, like, there's certain ways to shut some of them down pretty easily. The more stubborn ones, you have to be more firm or just block them. Like, for example, I did one of my underrated villain episodes a couple days ago about Zemo from Captain America 2. And some snarky guy came in and just said, like, I wouldn't say anything from the MCU is underrated. And, you know, that's a baity comment. They're trying to start a fight. Because that's what they need to feel important about themselves. But I think my simple response was just a good for you. And that guy did not respond at all because what do you say to that? At that point, you'd have to go admit you're picking a fight. I don't know. Anything happening to you? I hope you're okay. I'm actually doing okay right now, Red. Things are getting better. I got back from Comic-Con a couple weeks ago, which I pretty much spent most of the money I had left. So I'm stretched a little bit thin financially, but even that's getting better. We're on good projection to be in a good place within a couple months. So I'm looking forward to that. And start actually like saving and growing money more, which we had a really hard time with because life just kept happening. But you know, now we're actually have some space to. I feel like I'm still on a dating crisis. Remind me, how old are you, Red? I know I've asked you before. Because I know you're on the young side. 18 now. Okay, yeah. You're gonna have here's the thing about identity crisis when in your late teens. The reason you're having identity crisis because you haven't really firmly established what your identity is yet. At 18, especially in your early 20s, it's so much of it is about finding it or creating it. It's not like you have to try stuff. You have to just explore the world and explore yourself and figure out what you like and what you don't like, what your values are, what your morals are, and stuff like that. That like you don't have that yet. To make a perfect metaphor, you are a piece of clay waiting to become a vase. You're starting with the blob, and then you're gonna eventually form it up slowly but surely until you get the shape you want. You don't even know what shape you want when you start. But don't beat yourself up if you're having an identity crisis. Like you still haven't really learned who you are yet, and who you're gonna become. And don't rush it. Not a checklist, it's a journey. Go ahead, Ray. What's your question? Oh, that damn, that salsa's going right through me. Okay. as I wait in breathless anticipation. Ah, Philistines. The anticipation is breathless. Did it show up? It did not, Red. You want to try sending me on Discord? That might be easier. You know, with YouTube and this weird, fucking things. I don't have words today. My brain ain't braining. Okay, yep, I see it popping on. Okay, did I get it? I don't get it. Ah, here we go. Okay. But I've been saying all the time the left are anti-Semitic. Is that true? I don't know what's happening in American politics. No, it's not. It's just classic projection. One thing we do have in America, well, at least I read it somewhere and I like it, is basically every accusation is a confession. Because of the two parties, Republicans have been much more willing to spout off anti-Semitic rhetoric and conspiracy theories than anybody else, than any other party. They also frequently bring up George Soros, who is believed to be the head of some Jewish conspiracy. So no, left on average are not anti-Semitic. I'm not saying all of them aren't. I'm sure there are some, but it's largely on the Republican side. I'm gonna have you hold that thought for 1 second, Red. My body's not happy with me for eating all those chips. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Where are we at? There you go. Okay. That's what I get for eating chips and dip for dinner. Ah, well. Say lovey. Oh, you seen this? I got a little Gur plushie now. Found it at Comic-Con. Not to brag, but I brag quite a bit. And there's even a zipper in the middle where you can pull it up, and you just got a Gur's face in underneath there. I think it's a pretty cool little plushie. Which is weird, because I don't usually even do plushies all that often, but I went really plushie hard this year. Welcome back, Red. Well, I don't know if you saw, but I got my Gur plushie. I came to the sudden realization today, like, wait a minute, I have a fair amount of plushies, and why am I hoarding them all in my room when there's perfectly good couches to which to put them on? I think we got a couple that's still in the room. I got one of the character Goose from Saga, which is already like, I know not a lot of people know who that is. I wish people did, because Goose is awesome, and he deserves way more credit than he gets. He's a Swedish bipedal seal. What is your thoughts on robophobia? What is robophobia? Yeah, I might have to head up in a bit. Red, I can feel my body turning on me. And I have a feeling it's going to be a whole thing. Search it up. Robophobia. Is this like someone's trying to label, like, hold on, let's look it up. Phobia. Robophobia is an anxiety disorder characterized by an irrational fear of robots, AI, or robotic technology. I'm sure it's a real thing. I didn't know it's a TikTok thing right now. I mean, I also can see AI supporters using it as a smokescreen to avoid criticism of the AI technology. So if it's called a widespread thing, I don't trust it. I'm sure some people actually have it. I had cut off right now, Red. But yeah, my body's doing some stuff, and I gotta go take care of it. Or slur for robots. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. I'll be back on in a couple days. So if you want to hand some more, do that. Also, you can find me on TikTok, where I'll be streaming tomorrow. So either way, I will hope to see you soon. All right, take care.